Today we're going to look at writing equations using word problems and some geometry problems. Some things to remember is to always use the variable or the letter that they give you in the word problem. The variable should always be a part of the operation. It's included in these three examples in the addition, the multiplication, the subtraction. A variable never starts out by itself on one side of the equal sign. In this lesson, we're going to practice just writing equations. We're not solving them yet. We'll do that at a later time. So we're first going to start out looking at these two geometric figures, and then we're going to write an equation that we could use to find the value of x for each of them. In the first one, we're shown that the perimeter of the trapezoid totals up to 30 inches, and a reminder that perimeter is the sum of all the sides. So to find the perimeter, we would want to add together the two sides that are labeled x, the side that's 10, and the side that's 8. And that would add up to total 30 inches. Since we have some like terms here, we can simplify the equation. X plus x can be written as 2x. And then we're adding to that 10 plus 8, which can be written as 18. And then on the right side, we're going to keep the perimeter of 30. So this equation could be used to solve for x for this trapezoid. In the next one, we're shown that the area of a rectangle is 42 square inches. To find the area of a rectangle, we multiply the length, which is 13, by the width, which is x. So to write an equation, we can write 13x equals 42. This could be used to solve for x. You'll see in both of them that I didn't include a label of inches or square inches. Equations don't have symbols such as dollar signs or labels for measurements. They only have numbers, variables, and operations. So when you're writing an equation, keep it simple. Next, we're going to look at a word problem that says, a Girl Scout sold 68 boxes of Girl Scout cookies. 42 boxes were sold to friends and the rest were purchased by family members. Write an equation that could be used to determine the number of boxes B purchased by family members. So if we think about this equation, we know that the total amount she sold is 68. So we're going to leave that number alone on one side of the equal sign. And on the other side, what matches that is the 42 boxes sold to friends, along with the amount of boxes represented by B that were purchased by family members. So this equation, 42 plus B, equals the total 68 boxes that she sold. The last problem that we're going to look at says the total cost of 3 games is $38.97. Each game costs the same amount. Write an equation that can be used to determine N, the cost of one game. We were told that the total is $38.97, so we want to keep that alone on one side of the equal sign. And then on the left side, we would want to multiply the 3 games we bought by the price for each one, so we get the equation 3 times N, which is the cost of one game. 3 times N is equal to or the same as $38.97.